What's cracking, Jump Nation family? It's your boy here, Rishi S, aka the Jump Rope Coach. Welcome back to the home of jump rope fitness and lifestyle people. Today we have another Jump Rope Lab episode where I'm going to be featuring myself today. I'm going to be teaching you 3 epic variations of the double under switch cross move. Now, this is a very advanced skill, guys. And if you haven't seen this move before, I recommend you go back and check the kind of basics, my previous tutorials on this move, because today the 3 variations I'm about to show you are 3 of the hardest moves to kind of pull off in the jump rope game, especially when it comes to the kind of fitness style of skipping, which is obviously my style. Remember, if you're new to the channel, I would appreciate you guys to hit that subscribe button, check the links down below. We have the hottest jump rope merch, apparel, accessories. I'd love you guys to all get involved. We've got Rush 10 for 10% discount. We've also got a massive sale as well, so check the sales section of the website, guys. But without further ado, we're gonna get straight into this video. Okay, so let's run this first clip. So I'm gonna show it at full speed a couple of times, and then we're gonna break it down in slow motion. So this is the move right here, really nice move. I think this is actually the easier combination out of all of them. Now, as we're gonna start getting into this slow motion, I want you guys to remember, right? The way that I do my moves, the way that I try and think about my moves is all about staying in complete balance, all right? That's the main thing I always think about with any of these combinations and like moves that I do, is I'm always just trying to remain balanced. And that's really key, because that's what's gonna give you guys the most smoothest and most slickest look when it comes to doing this move. So as we start in the move, all right? If you see where my feet position are now, my leg position, I'm trying to make sure that I land in the same spot. And I'm also making sure that I'm not gonna flex my knees as I enter this move. So as I kind of bring it forward, I have, for the switch cross, my left hand on top. And you can see in midair now, we get that switch working quite nicely. And you can see by my feet, guys, I've taken a really nice big jump, because for me, I don't like to feel like I'm rushing this move. I like to make sure I get a nice hang time in the jump. And then as I land, you'll see with my hands now in this cross position with my right hand on top now, is what you're trying to feel here is you're trying to just release these hands to your side. You're gonna take off again, and you're gonna just release that double under. So that's the first transition. It's the double under switch cross, and then you're gonna release the hands, and you're gonna make sure that you engage those wrists to make this work, right? So I'm gonna show you now how the wrists work again. Run this kind of forward a little bit. So I'm gonna enter this move. I like to kind of enter it with like this kind of form and this kind of combination. It's left over right, and then I just want you to now see what my wrists do here. So I'm gonna release, really nice loose grip as well on the handle. And then as you can see, just nice and balanced, and the arcs are really important. I love to have as narrow arcs as possible when I'm doing every single move. And there you go, that's the double under complete. And then you guys can kind of step out of the move as you wish. So let's run that back in full speed again so that you guys can see just how cool this move looks. Mega. Super clean, guys. Okay, so the second combination or second transition is with the southpaw double under as well. So let's run this through and let's see it in full speed and then break it down slow motion as well. So yeah, if you're looking at it kind of the first time, it might look similar to the double under variation, but I assure you it's a little bit different. So let's break this down now, guys. So same as before, okay? I'm gonna be making sure my legs are nice and straight. Left goes over right, and then I want you to see what happens from here, okay? So as I come down now for the landing, what I'm feeling here and what I prefer is that I have both hands go to my left-hand side. So I'm left-hand dominant, so everything kind of starts on my left-hand side when I do any sort of side swings or anything like that. And you're gonna see from this cross position now, I'm just gonna move my left hand back on that side, and naturally, it's gonna meet the right hand because that's already there. So right hand's gonna stay fixed. And then from there, you're already in a beautiful, brilliant position to start this southpaw double under. And all you gotta do is just take off with the same sort of height of the jump, nice and smooth. And then you can then start just to understand that it's all about how you do and how you move your hands, all right? So let's take it through again. Let's show you how that kind of works. So just watch what my hands do after the move is complete. So here's the double under switch cross, and then we're gonna shift that left hand nice and smooth back to the side. So this is a really nice move. I actually learned the first combination with a double under switch cross with this southpaw transition. It was the one that kind of felt natural. So it went here, here, and then just both hands to the side. You guys might find it simple to start with this one, or maybe the double under. In my opinion, I reckon this is kind of like the second harder one to understand. But here it is in full speed again. For me, it looks absolutely slickage, bang over move, man. This is like poetry when I watch it, not being biased, but for me, if you guys can keep your legs straight, your body balanced, like I always talk about, like just making sure that everything just looks nice and neat, it's not kind of jumpy, jerky, everything else like that, then you're gonna be making sure that this move, in just general, all your skipping, right? The way you move with the rope is just gonna look so fluid. Moving on to the third and final combination or transition. This is the double under switch cross with the side swing cross, okay? Now, for me, this is the hardest one out of all three of them, but for you, you may find this one easy. Again, looks super pleasing on the eye, and it's a very, very slick and smooth combination. Let's check this one out. Yeah, I'm feeling myself on this one, man. This is clean. So, I mean, guys, again, you just need to make sure, again, that you're gonna stay balanced. I keep repeating myself, but it's super important. You just see where my legs are kind of landing, how my jumps are nice and straight, just not flexing these knees. And then when you come in onto this landing, guys, very similar to the southpaw move, and that's why I think it's the one to learn after the southpaw, is both hands, again, you're gonna feel like both hands are gonna come to one side. And what's super key and what's important here is with the southpaw, when I move, for me, to my left side, I just need to make sure my right hand is on top so I can then open out this rope. Whereas for this move, you need to kind of make sure that this right hand, for me anyway, when the right hand comes across, that the left hand is on top, because then I can then cross it with the left on top. So watch it here. You'll see the left hand starts to move to the side and on top of the right, and then we can get this cross done just like so. And the key with this as well, guys, is you're just trying to make sure that it doesn't feel rushed. The double under switch cross is a very fast move. It happens like in an instant, right? Split second stuff, because you're just obviously crossing in midair. Like, it's just so quick. But when you land, you just need to feel like you've got all the time in the world. And that's what I kind of feel with these moves, is just let the cross happen in midair. When I land, just feel a bit of patience. Like, don't need to rush it. The hard part is almost done, which is the double under switch cross. When I land here, just nice and smooth with the hands and get that cross done. For me, guys, like I said, the double under switch cross, and I've said it a few times, it's a very difficult move, if not the most difficult move to understand and get done correctly. About 85, 90% of the time, I'll get this done without tripping, but there are always gonna be trips with this move. So running this back for the last time in full speed, this is how this looks, and I'm pleased. I'm really happy with these kind of like movements. Again, not common in the skipping world, and you know, if you guys can learn it, it will definitely heighten, take your game to the new levels that I always talk about, and just make you enjoy like working out, because by the time you finish learning this, guys, you will be sweating, I guarantee you. All right, so we're running it at full speed for the last time. Just trust me, at full speed, it looks epic, guys. And if you want, after you finish your practice, finish it with the rush rope drop, of course, man, for good measure. Peeps, listen, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm always a big fan of sharing kind of visual videos like this. I know I like being on the main floor and sharing it with you kind of like in real time. But over the years, when I share it via the computer and break it down and pause the screen, etc., I feel like you can see the nuances, the kind of small movements that I do to hopefully kind of help you do it just as smooth, I hope, anyway. So fam, if you found this video useful, you enjoyed this format, please give this video a thumbs up, be super useful for me, help this channel grow, of course. Hit that subscribe button as well. Love you all to join the family, and make sure you hit the links as well, www.rushathletics.co.uk. Pick up your ropes, pick up your merch, peeps. I wanna get you guys flying like bosses. And I'll see you in the next video as always. So until then, take care of yourself, skip the treadmill, stay safe. Peace.
Was the knight in shining armor in your movie? Would put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now.